Is it going?
Facing me now. There
All right, what's up, guys? We're streaming live today, working on the backhand. Thank you to everyone who's joined. We already got some super chats coming in. This is ridiculous.
What the heck?
Appreciate everyone that shows up, guys, for the stream. We'll work on, and girls, I should say.
Yes.
Shout out to Swifty50.
Yeah, Swifty50.
Today we're working on the backhand. We're gonna do a quick slap shot analysis first. It's gonna be like 2 minutes. Then we're going to talk about elevating the backhand. What part of the blade are you going to use? Power and accuracy. We're going to improve that for you. Then we're going to do an advanced backhand. And Hayden, this gentleman right here, he actually scores quite a bit on the backhand.
Well, you say so. I got a few. I don't know.
Yeah. So he scores quite a bit. We're going to get him to show his exact move, how he executes the backhand. And I have seen him use this quite a bit. So he'll share that with you guys. Talk about backhand passing. Really cool backhand sticking to us through the email list, and then we got the workout of the day. So let's start off. We'll do the quick review of the slap shot. So we were talking about the slap shot yesterday. I said, hey, you guys can send me your videos. Send it on Reddit, How to Hockey, Instagram, wherever. We got the website quarantinecamp.ca. So we had Josh submit his backhand. He's a Pee-wee player, and what I'm going to do is throw it up on the iPad right here. You're going to get a better view on YouTube. Sorry about that Twitch, but you can always review later because I want to get a nice close-up look for all the YouTubers here. So this is Josh right here, and what I'm going to do is maybe you can angle that one a little bit. Yeah. Get a little better view on Twitch. So there's Josh's slap shot. I'm going to do a slow-mo analysis. He sends it in high speed, which is amazing, right? So the first thing I noticed here is the contact point that we talked about. He's basically hitting the puck. Right? And we talked about hitting the ice first. So now what I'm going to do is bring up a pro player. We can go versus, add. I already got this queued up. Boom. We got a pro defenseman just ripping it from the point. And we're going to take a look at the contact point right here. So watch. Oh, I almost messed it up. Watch the blade. Let me just shrink that a little bit. Watch the blade come down, come down. And I look at the stance too. Pay attention to that. Pushing off that back leg. He's going to drop the body weight right there. That's where the blade contacts the ice, and you can see his blade deforms a little bit. His stick flexes. It's flexed before he even hits the puck. He hits the puck, now it's flexing even more, and now that's where you get the power. All right, so that hitting the ice first, really important. You can see he starts with more of a knee bend. So looking at Josh right here, Josh, let's get those knees bent a little bit more. That's going to allow you to hit the ice a little further back, and then flex that stick and really drive through. Now, there's some more things that I could go into detail on this shot, but that's the one thing. I'm trying to talk about common mistakes that we have in the shot, right? And one of the common mistakes is just hitting the puck. That's something we talked about. Sometimes you think you're hitting the ground, but you're actually hitting the puck. So record yourself in slow-mo. You can improve your slap shot. So that's what we were working on. Let's go this way, Hayden. Yeah, that's what we were working on yesterday. Just do a quick little review for you. But now we're going to get in the backhand. Let's start by having some fun. Hayden and I are going to do a little accuracy competition. We've done this before. Don't want to, toot my own horn, but I don't think I've lost a competition yet. We had accuracy with the wrist shots. I hit 3, then 1. It was whoever hits the most. Yeah. I hit 3, so that made me the winner. We did the hardest shot competition with wrist shots and slap shots. I got them squeaked by in those ones.
Yeah.
So I think Hayden does stand.
I have some making
to win here. I'm gonna grab my twig. Now I do want to say that the backhand is my least practiced skill.
Always making excuses.
Oh, I just want them not to leave the stream if I don't go.
Yeah. They're like, Coach didn't win, we quit.
Yeah. So don't leave the stream if I don't go 4 for 4 on these backhands, because it's one of those things. I know exactly what to teach. Executing it, that is the really important part, right? So I can teach this to someone. I can show them how to take a backhand. My accuracy, I'm going to gauge, is going to be in this range. I'm going to get it close, but I haven't dialed it in. And that's what practice does for you. Practice helps you dial in your shot. I've dialed in my wrist shot. My slap shot's a little bit better. My backhand, it's just, I just don't use it that often. Mm-hmm. And that's bad for me to say as a coach. I use it in emergency situations. I know my backhand is good enough, that I can score with it when it comes down to it, but I don't use it
bang
as
in a
tool.
rebound or
yeah,
two.
I can. So enough talking. Let's get to the shots.
Are we gonna do who can do it in the least amount of shots?
We're just gonna shoot.
Okay.
Right? You shoot, I shoot, you shoot, I shoot. Whoever knocks most of them down is the winner. There's 2 targets. If we tie, I guess we'll just call it a tie and we'll get on with the lessons.
What?
Well, that means you got to be good, man.
All right.
So Hayden's gonna go first. Let me drop the tripod down a little bit. You guys can see the pucks. All right. So who do you think is going to win, guys? Let me know in the chat. Is Hayden going to win this one? I will say, watching his backhand, it's better. I would bet on Hayden. But you know what? I'm not going to quit. I'm going strong.
Who knows under pressure?
Hayden, you want to shoot first? You got to call your shot too.
All right. Well, I know that Jeremy's better on the lower backhand, so maybe I should.
Oh, you're going for take the low ones out first, eh?
But I struggle with the low ones more than the high ones. All right, I'll go bottom left.
Bottom left, all right. Oh no! Oh no! I'm in trouble. So after this, guys, we were going to teach you how to take a backhand. Maybe Hayden's going to teach you. No. We were talking about power, talking about accuracy. I'm going to show you an advanced one. I'm going to go for lower right. Oh, just missed it. I got close enough.
All right, I'll go top left.
Oh, we got close.
Oh, close.
I'm going to go top right. I kind of feel just like snapping it up there. My last one was, all right, let's go. Ooh, I mean that
right by it.
That's a goal for sure. That's like posting.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good
snap.
shot. All right, I'm gonna go top right.
All right.
Didn't quite get enough.
Let's go for the bottom, right over the pad. Just no. Let's go.
Yeah, we shouldn't be the ones teaching you. Top left again. Let's try that.
Well,
what?
Oh, go. Yeah. Oh my! So that's a nice, that's a goal.
See, that's how I normally score.
That's what I'd say though. So we're getting it in the right area. It's just I haven't dialed it in. I haven't. Yeah. Just keep throwing the same spot. I haven't dialed it in enough to be like pinpoint. I'm going top right.
No.
Hayden says no.
Goalie would have gloved that.
All right, we're gonna go 3 more shots. Whoever's got the most knocked down after 3 more shots. Let's get into lessons.
All right, yeah.
Don't want to be here all day, right?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you're going for mine? I go top right. Oh, it's a nice shot, but I'm hitting right here both times. I need to move the target right into that.
Yeah, put it in the corner.
Let's go. Just move it to where I hit, eh? Yeah. There you go.
Strategy.
It'd be hard to miss that one if you tuck it right in the corner.
All right, top left.
I mean, it's hard to argue with that. That's a nice shot. I go top right again.
Top, you said top right.
Get out of here. I muffed that one.
Oh.
All right, let's get into the lessons, guys. I'll take this off. Hayden wins. Hayden's got the better backhand. And I think that's probably because Hayden has practiced the backhand more.
I have practiced it quite a lot, yeah.
Oh, we have revealed I need to work on that backhand a little bit. I need this, Hayden.
Yeah.
So that's the backhand challenge. First, I want to talk about what might be messing you up in the backhand. If you're struggling, getting that elevation, getting some power. So you can see there, had some power, had some accuracy. I could put it pretty much where I wanted in the area.
Kind of like a slap shot.
Not dialed in. And dialing in is getting those reps in. So maybe I should.
Holy, we got a lot of super chats already.
Whoa!
We got $45.
Oh my gosh! All right, guys, we got to.
That's got to be some sort of record.
We got to activate the goal horn for the super
like 5
chats.
minutes or something.
Well, we did get a request not to sound this off in the middle of teaching, so I'm just going to hit this a few times. Thanks for all the super chat donations, everybody.
Swifty 50, Trent Ellis. McCavalier,
we got some repeats.
Minnesota Liz, $25.
Thank you so much.
We'll answer your questions, or
we'll get to these in the Q&A portion.
Yeah. Cool.
The part of the blade. So how is the backhand different than the forehand? Obviously, with the forehand or the wrist shot, snap shot, anything shot except for the backhand, you are pulling and pushing. You're going to pull with the top hand, push with the bottom hand, get that nice snap. You're doing the opposite with the backhand. You got to push out with your top hand and yank back with your bottom hand. Just like in every shot, you want to do that with explosive power. And I find that snap made the biggest difference in my backhand to get that nice little snappy motion, really exploding, remembering to explode into that shot and not just lob a backhand at the net, right? So I probably could have leaned into mine a little bit more. I was taking a bit off, trying to be more accurate. It's just, When you're shooting, practicing, just rip it every time. Try to be powerful and accurate with every shot. The part of the blade is a big difference. I'm just gonna grab a puck for you guys right here. You can see, and this is very obvious, on the forehand, we have a curve. On the backhand, the curve is in the other direction. So right here, we can use the toe. We can shoot off the toe. We can pull in with the toe and snap from the heel. Some people like to shoot heel to toe. A lot of newer players, you need more blade to get that puck up because you have the strength in your arms. So you're going to start heel. You're going to keep on sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. Once it gets to the toe, you release it. Right? The better players, they don't need as much blade. They can start right at the toe and just snap it or pretty much shoot off of any part of the blade. Now on the backhand, if you're used to going heel to toe and you try to go heel to toe on the backhand, right when you get past this midway point right here, so if you're trying to go heel to toe, right when you get past that halfway point, you can see the toe
tapers off.
It comes away from you, right? So here we're good because it's keeping the puck on the blade. Here you're trying to shoot, it's sending the puck off the blade. You know. So what we have to do is focus on this part of the blade right there. That is pretty much where the backhand comes from. You want to keep the puck right near the heel and then snap it. You can snap it right about the middle, but if you try to do like a nice sweeping heel to toe, it's going to be pretty difficult to do. So that is my biggest point for you guys. Try to focus on that heel, right? Getting it mostly on the heel. So the first thing that we're going to work on here is just the shot in general. Mr. Blake Steele on Reddit, he was asking about elevating the puck. So let's start there. I'm going to get you down on the ground here. Aiden, get you all down there.
Lie down.
So the shot here, actually I'm just going to, I'll be right pause. I'm going to turn this heater off.
Oh, we got the heater on.
Get you better audio here.
Intermission.
Usually have this that turned off beforehand. We good now. Trying to give you guys the best quality. Okay, so back to business here. So a few things we can carry over from the wrist shot. So from the wrist shot, we're cupping the blade. We're starting at this back foot. We're going to transfer a little bit and then snap at the end. We're going to do the same thing on the backhand. We're going to cup, right? And when we're cupping, we're trying to keep it right in this area, right? We're going to pull and open up that blade. So the elevation comes, cupping the puck keeps it in a nice spot. You can into your sweet spot right there. You're going to quickly open up that top hand. You can see when the blade is like this, it allows the puck to get on the blade, and that's how you get your lift, right? And you can do that motion, the more you're basically going to get under the puck quickly, that's nice snappy motion, and allow yourself to elevate the backhand. So even if you're doing it properly, that's going to happen, by the way. Roll that top hand, you roll the top hand, it opens the blade, right? Even if you do everything properly that I'm teaching here, but you do it really slowly, it's just not going to work for you, right? If timing, and you have to have it happen really quickly. So it's cup the puck, open that heel really quickly, and then that push, pull. Boom, right? Bardowski, I swear. Hayden, I think you lost something off the light here. Let me clip that back on for you. A nice light diffuser.
There we go.
So that's the first thing I want you to work on. Focus on that nice snappiness of the top hand. That's what's going to give you the elevation. So you can see right here, I got the puck. And I'm going to just like this. Woo, right over the net, all right? We'll give you a few shots from behind the, right back here.
Yeah.
And these will just be light shots. I'm not really aiming anywhere in particular, but just to show you that motion, it's at that quick snap, that quick opening up. So hold it and then snap, right? Hold it, snap. Maybe I should aim at something. Maybe I'll aim top right. Right? See if I can finally hit that dang target. So I'm holding the puck in, snap. Holding the puck in, snap. Whoa, we're getting closer, guys. So the thing about timing is when I open my blade like this, right, I'm also going to pull push at the same time, right? So it's all in one motion. It's open the blade, pull push, right? Boom, snap, snap, snap. Now guys like Datsuk, amazing backhand. There's a few guys out there that have a great backhand. What they do is they really like explode into their backhand. So if they're coming around like that, say they're protecting the puck, they've got one hand on the stick, protect, 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 they've got the puck there, they're gonna pull it in and then just drive everything they can into it. Obviously not this close to net, a little further away, right? But they'll have their,
cane maybe.
Yeah,
is a good
Patty
example.
Kane has a good one. They'll load up this leg as they're driving around, and they come in here and go boom, right? And right there at the release point, that's when the puck is lined up with this foot here. That's when you just let everything loose. Woo! Right? Almost killed myself there, guys. For you, right? So you got to get it in the sweet spot. Make sure the puck's not too far away, too far ahead, too far behind. Bring it in the sweet spot. I see it lined up with this foot, and that's when you just drive and put everything into it, right? So it's boom, really snap. Talking about accuracy, same thing with the forehand, right? You're going to open the blade more. It's going to go higher. You close the blade. It's going to keep the puck lower. Right, so we get nice and low. We'll show them that. So you open the blade, that puck's gonna go higher. If I keep the blade closed, it's gonna keep the puck lower. My bottom hand, if I drive it low, it's gonna keep it lower, and if I drive it high, it's gonna keep it higher. So I'll do it on the back, just to give you guys that look, right? Let's do this. Low shot, high shot, low shot, high shot. See if I can do this. So low shot, I'm just gonna keep the blade more closed, I'm gonna drive low. Right, that was right on the ice. Now this one is going to lift up because I'm going to open the blade. I'm going to pull this top hand and push like that, right, over the net. This one's going to go low 5, right? So you can see when I shot, I opened the blade. That's going to get it on the blade, and then I rolled my hand like that to keep it nice and low. 1-5. I'll go top left there. Boom. Right. So for that one, blade open, and I'm just driving up like that. So that's your general accuracy for the backhand. You want to be deadly with your backhand? Practice more than me. Actually, so now is a great time to get Hayden to tell you about a certain move, like how he executes, how he sets up a backhand, tricks the defense, tricks the goalie. After that, I'm going to show you an advanced backhand, a little bit different than what we just worked on here. This is for the people who are already like, Jeremy, I already got a decent backhand. Give me something different, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you an advanced backhand. It's a lot of fun, and it's really good to use in deeks. Then after that, we'll get into stick handling drills. We got a really cool stick handling drill using the backhand as well.
Sweet.
And let's not forget the Q&A period.
Yeah.
Make sure we
And I'm sure people are going to say Mason.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, nobody's spamming the chat for Mason, right?
Well, they do at the beginning.
Yeah. There it is. Carlo93. Mason.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Over on Twitch. Oh, yeah, by the way, we are on Twitch. If you guys want to join us there, it's twitch.tv/Coach Jeremy. I want to say How To Hockey, but someone took that username. Could you believe it?
Yeah.
So twitch.tv/Coach Jeremy.
It's a bit quieter over there. The people ask some good questions, have some funny comments. Yeah, it's a good time.
Oilers over Flames on Twitch said, yesterday, sadly, I couldn't watch because of school. Guys, if you miss any live streams, they're always on the YouTube channel. So you miss a stream, head over to YouTube. It's there. It's the best quality on YouTube. So we got them all there. You can do your homework. Yeah, don't forget, make that button look like that button. Right? Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hayden's going to show you how he buries backhands.
I mean, basically the way that I ended up scoring a lot this year, like when you're driving the net and you can't find an opportunity to get the puck to the forehand to get a shot. So I'll be coming across the net this way.
Yep.
Maybe with some pressure coming from the side of me. There's no way to get open for a forehand shot because that's going into the pressure. Mm-hmm. And to spin around this way and shoot takes way longer. So I've kind of got myself into these situations where I was forced to take backhanders. So instead of just fluttering it on net, I started practicing getting a bit more power. And since I'm moving this way, my thought process when I'm thinking about where the goalie's going to be, where the defense are going to be, everyone's moving this way, either watching in men's league, everyone's watching the puck, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there's a good chance, and I'm normally a bit farther away, obviously. Yep. There's a good chance there's going to be a screen, a body in front of the net, the goalie's moving across this way. So I like to shoot it across my body. Instead of trying to go short side over here and possibly missing the net, like you were talking about how it can flip off the end a bit more sometimes because of the curve. I go across the body with a bit more power, and the goalie, if they're go down a bit too early or they're cheating a bit.
Yeah, you're getting the goalie sliding this way.
Basically, I just put it right over the pad under the blocker, and I probably scored 5 or 6 goals this year, easy, just from doing that.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Give me a couple walkout and then send it over there.
Yeah, so it's you're coming across, or even if I walked in around the net and I'm going like this, shielding on the backhand.
Yep.
You go like this, and then in one motion, it's quick this way. And
quick little snap.
Always look at the net to try to find a gap. So you put it through someone's feet.
If the goalie's sliding across, then he's going to have that above his pads.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. And I find that when you're driving like this, if you drop the shoulder, one, you're going to be able to get more power, and two, but if you drop the shoulder and then look and hesitate, the goalie will often go down.
Right.
Because they're expecting
He's expecting a shot, and
most likely to be along the ground or on that side. And if you place it like over on that side of the net by the post,
yeah,
it's a hard save to make for the goalie.
If the goalie's moving.
Like there was a couple I got that couldn't even see it because I think one of their teammates was skating in front of them. And
exactly. Like the D is there, put on pressure, and you just put it back.
Exactly.
That's a nice little trick.
Yeah.
I like that one.
It's and you can work on it pretty easy. You just set up like across the net or even straight.
Yeah.
And instead of shooting straight, kind of like pretend like you're shielding the puck, bring it back a bit, and then launch it to that side.
That can be part of the homework.
Yeah.
So work on just walking out, walk across, and then shot back to where you came from, backhand.
There was one time that I actually remember, instead of shooting it low.
Yeah.
And the hand of the goalie matters too. So I was playing against a righty goalie. He caught with his right hand, which makes a difference too.
True.
So I, out of habit, doing that, I was a bit closer to the net, maybe, like actually probably how far we are here. Mm-hmm. And I saw there was a player coming across this way, and I timed it, and I did almost like, I didn't try and put a lot on it, but I just did like a little floater, because like he was sliding across, and I thought I could time it, and it was going like top corner, but he last second managed just to grab it because he had the righty glove. But if he was a blocker, like that was his blocker, he didn't have it.
The worst is when I go blocker side and then the goalie gets it with like the knob of his stick.
Oh, and it just flips away.
Like, or just hit the shaft or something.
Kind of like when you went and goalie on me.
Yeah, it's like there's no way he planned that.
Yeah.
So there's a great way to score on the backhand. You guys can practice that. We'll throw it into the homework section. I'm going to show you an advanced backhand. It's a little bit different. So I'll give you the camera here, Hayden, and I'll show you not on the net first, just so you can get an idea. The backhand you're used to. Let me just grab my mitts here. And Carlo93 has asked 963,000 times in the chat for Mason to come out. I'm hearing you, Carlo. All right, no more Mason in the chat. I know you guys love Mason. We might get him out here later on. Save the chat on YouTube for questions so we can see them when they come through. And while I'm teaching this, if you guys have anything, throw it up. Hayden can read the comments out to me. Also, we did have another super chat come through there, so I gotta give one of these. There we go.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for the super chat. We'll read through them at the question and answer period.
Yeah.
I love this move. It's tricky to kind of pick up, but once you get it, you can just drop it in your game. It's fun to practice on the ice, and it opens up a whole new set of options for you. So for your backhand, you're usually like, when I'm gonna use the backhand, I'm usually gonna do it while I'm cutting across here. My feet are pointed that way, and I'm going backhand because my backhand is facing the net. It just makes it easy. Vice versa. If I'm on this side, I'm going forehand right here. Right? So typically that's the time you're going to use it, when you're cutting across the net onto your backhand. Simple, right? Well, where else can you use the backhand? You are the goalie right now. I'm the player. I'm skating in, and I think it was on Reddit, on Facebook, sorry. Angelo Lopez was asking about this. Hey, coach, I'm pretty decent with my backhand, but I just can't figure out how to use it while I'm going towards the net. So Angelo, this one's for you. Thank you for your question on Facebook, and I'm there, How To Hockey, if we got the Facebookers here. Just search for the page. It's called How To Hockey.
Boomer.
Exactly. Right? What's that Facebook? My parents are on. This is a really cool move. Basically, you keep your feet or your toes pointed towards the goalie or the net. You're going to move it to your backhand and then open it up and shoot. And that's pretty much it. So you're moving it across and then shooting. Now, something that I find helps. It can be kind of difficult if you move it straight across. So let me find another twig here. If you just move the puck straight across your feet, which is typically how you do it in a deke. So, I could deke to my forehand, go to my backhand, and then shoot, right? Because the goalie can't get over there fast enough, right? But if you keep your hand or the puck farther away from you, it can be a little more difficult to get that elevation. So if you're struggling with that, use the toe to pull it in a little bit and then shoot from right there.
Like back on an angle.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Back like that.
So instead of straight across, if maybe you show them from this side.
Yeah, there.
Just so they can see like the lines, right? Instead of moving straight across and then shooting, try using your toe to kind of pull it in a little and then shovel it up. So I'm going to show it.
So the difference of straight versus back.
The puck path, instead like this, it's going to be more like that, closer into your feet. I'll show you on the net. you here. Yeah, get it from like that side. So what we're gonna work on here, oh, maybe I can even pop a target here. Huh? What do you guys think? Think I can do it? Go, coach.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
There we go, right? So here's how you're using it in the game. You're skating and the goalie is lined up with the puck. If you're carrying it in front, you could fake like you're gonna go forehand, bring it backhand, and then pop it up there. So it's a quick move over, and then you open the blade, drive it towards the net. I'm getting it close. All right, so if we get, let's get in front here. I'll get you right there. Oh, yeah, I won't hit you. Don't worry. Okay. Nice and low. So again, right here, you're just moving to the side, and then you're opening the blade like that. And if you can see this side of my body, from here, I'm basically using both hands to push the puck towards the net like that, right? So it's, oh, I got the target. You see that? It's just when nobody's looking.
Wrong angle.
Wrong angle. So this is what you can practice just in front. Make sure your toes are pointed towards the net. Bend those knees. You can start by just getting a feel for it. You might go bar down and hit you. So start by just getting a feel for it. Play around with the puck location. If it's a little too far in front, try pulling it towards you like that and see if that helps. And all we're really doing is opening the blade and then snapping. All right, so I'll get you to move over here so you don't get pegged. One more time, just showing you, right? And you can speed this up. If you get the feel for it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm getting this. Then work on really fast. Right, moving it really fast, because that's what's going to get you the goals, is if you can quickly go like this and then like that. And then also practice reaching out even more, right? So instead of just going to maybe lining up with this foot, try getting it way out there and then scooping it up, because that's going to give you a different angle on the goalie, right? The whole idea here is that you want to beat the goalie to one of these posts, right? So if you can move it quickly that way and shoot, you got yourself a goal. Move it quickly this way and shoot, you got yourself a goal. So being able to do that in your forehand and your backhand, now you've got options, but you can also use it as a deke, right? So goalie's here, set up, you send him this way a little bit, move the puck this way, boom, you got that angle. So you can work on stretching it out a little bit more, right? Instead of just right here, stretch out over here and see if you can still get that shot up, right? Always trying to go shelf because it looks sweet. No, and also because then you can get over the goalie's pads. And we can use this as a fake. I'm gonna send that in there, right? Once you get good at it, you know what it looks like. The goalie can know what it looks like as well. You can come over here, open the blade, and then come across and go there, which I think I did use on Hayden during the shootout during one of the streams. So that, for you guys, is the advanced backhand, and that was coming off of Angelo Lopez's question on Facebook, asking, hey, how do I do it going towards the net? That's your answer right there. You can try that out. If you guys have any questions about that whole move, let me know just right now. And yeah, we'll go into receiving the backhand. I'm gonna do this really quickly. This was from Ben Crow on Facebook as well. He asked about receiving the backhand. This is like a really quick tip. Makes it super simple. You see any questions coming through there?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Beauty. Who we got?
The great Michael Games asks, what's the best time to use the backhand?
Best time to use the backhand, I would say, is when the opportunity comes up. So if you're forced onto your backhand, you want to be able to have that as an option. I see it too many times for the younger players. They have a beautiful backhand scoring opportunity, but they don't know how to take a backhand. So they force themselves onto the forehand, try to take that shot, and then the opportunity's gone. So, you know, when the opportunity presents itself, when you have pressure and you make that quick move and the goalie's down and the puck's on your backhand, take that shot. When you can see twine from where the puck is right there, that's the best time to take it.
How do you get the backhand off quicker, asks B. Marshall.
Yeah, B. Marshall asking how we can get that backhand off quicker. I would say it's just get those reps in. And then also once you get the feel for it, so you want to be consistent with it first. Once you get that, then work on more advanced stuff. So instead of just backhand, 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 fake a shot, backhand, stick handle, toe drag, backhand, right? Add things in before you take that shot. If you have like a passer or something, so I got something on the wall right here, I might work on going like this and then backhand, right? So like catching it right here. I can throw a puck into this, boom, backhand, right? So you're just working on adding something in before to train your body to get the backhand off faster, be more prepared.
All right, so you're gonna show receiving and then we can get into more
Boom,
Q&A?
love it, yeah. We'll do receiving the backhand, and this one's really simple. Actually, we'll get the hockey shot passer. By the way, guys, hockey shot has a contest going on. This is the, what was it, the Extreme Passer Pro. You can put this thing anywhere. It's got bungee cords, you can bounce things off. Which I guess I could have just used this one. But, I did want to shout out Hockey Shot. Pretty much everything in here is Hockey Shot stuff. I work with them a lot. I like them. They're good company.
They make good products.
They do. Some of them get up there in price, but they, it's good quality stuff. I think it's worth the investment. So with the Hockey Shot stuff, there's a contest going on. It ends tonight, so if you want to hop on their Instagram, they're giving away a home training kit. It comes with training tiles. They got pucks, balls, all kinds of cool stuff. So check out their training kit. And there's a contest. You could just win it for free, right? So get yourself in there. Yeah, you got to be in it to win it. Oh, this is why I grabbed this actually. I wanted to put it on the other side.
Oh, so you have?
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew there was a reason I grabbed that. Giving the backhand pass, same thing with the shot. You want to keep it in this area right here, right? From heel to the middle. Once it gets past there, it tends to come off. Same thing on the forehand. You want to trap that puck. You roll that top hand, the blade keeps it tucked under, right? When you're giving the pass, right there, what you can do is give a nice little twitch from your hands at the end, and that just gives it a little bit of extra power. So you guys can practice.
And directs it more a bit too.
Yeah. You can use that to aim your pass a bit more. You don't have to do it. You can just give a pass like that, like a sweep. The problem you might get with the pass is if you open up the blade and then lift over, right when you start lifting your blade, it's lifting the puck, and that can cause it to flip up, right? So you don't want to open your blade and lift like that. As long as you keep it flat or cupped, you can just push towards your target, and that's going to give you a decent pass. If you want to do a saucer pass, we'll work on a little later, you can chip it like that. Now getting the backhand pass, receiving it, it's basically the opposite of sending it off. So I'm going to cup the puck like that. I'm going to create a trap. If I try to catch it like this, it's going to hit my blade and bounce over. So, whoops. See that? It's going to hit the blade and it bounces up. It's because I'm creating a ramp, right? You want to get sweet air on your bike, you build a ramp. But you don't want to do that in the puck. You don't want to give the puck a ramp, right? You want to trap it. So you just roll your top hand over. That's going to trap the puck under. What I like to do on the backhand is basically just crack it. People teach to feather the puck or to catch it. On the backhand, I find it can just overcomplicate things. Just crack it and try to keep it in front of you. That's all you really want. Getting a good pass, if you can get it right there or keep it right there, that's good. So I'm going like this, boom, I got it. Right, boom, there, I got it. Every time, but the way to keep it from rolling up on you is to catch it like this, right? You can see that? So I'm always trying to catch it right here between the middle and the heel, and I'm gonna roll my hand over. That's it, that's gonna help you get better backhands. Let's do the question and answer portion of the stream. Let's throw it on the tripod.
Yeah.
All right. Make it a little easier on Hayden. I'll boost it up.
Yeah, thanks.
Hayden doing a bang up job there as the cameraman. By the way, we got a sweet stick handling drill. Hayden and I will both demonstrate that. We'll see who can do the most in a row, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
Speaking of Hockey Shot, we'll use the dangler. Right, this is cool because it sits on the ground. You can actually boost it up
for balls.
Like if you want to put balls under it, it can go higher. But I like to keep it nice and low, like the low profile, so I don't have to lift my stick over too much. I hate it when I like bump it when I'm trying to stick handle.
Right.
So I'll use this to chip over. Yeah.
We'll do one regular question because I can see it. Then we'll get into super chat and Twitch.
Also, I should say Hockey Shop is going to sponsor the stream next week.
Oh, cool.
And they're going to be doing giveaways. So we'll be giving away like
tune in
gift
for that,
cards.
guys.
You guys could be getting gift cards for Hockey Shot next week.
Awesome. Okay, so High Slot asks, how do you get more power on the backhand? Should you try to flex the stick?
Right, okay, that's a great question. High Slot asking, should you flex your stick to get more power on the backhand? And absolutely yes, you can still get flex on the backhand. I've been watching some slow-mo videos of the pro players, and there is a bit of flex, and it pretty much comes just with that really explosive push from the top hand and pull from the backhand. You're not really flexing into the ice like you can do it on the forehand, like really driving with that hand. It's just that quick motion like that can get some flex on the stick with the puck resisting against it. So yes, you should pretty much try to be as explosive as possible, just driving everything you can into it. Like I showed earlier in the stream, just exploding, like driving off that leg and then pull, push. Practice that a lot and you will get some flex on your stick.
All right.
And I'm going to give you the horn too.
Okay.
We got to go over some of the super chats. I think a few people did not get the horn activated.
Yeah.
So.
We will activate that when we go through. All right. Opening up the super chats.
Here we go.
We got Swifty50, the first one to donate.
Streaks! Swifty50's on the Hall of Fame, the leaderboard.
Yep.
Let's do a quick Swifty50. We got him up in the Hall of Fame, the March Hall of Fame. Her. Sorry, yes. Her. Thank you, Hayden. Swifty50. I even said it at the beginning of the chat too. Thank you, Swifty.
Yeah. And we got Trent Ellis.
Trent Ellis, I believe he also did. He was on the stream a few days ago.
Yep.
Thank you, Trent, for supporting the stream.
And Machiavelli 6. I don't remember how to pronounce it.
Machiavelli 6.
No, like SUCS.
Souks.
Seems like French or something.
French is France.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you, Machiavelli, for supporting the stream.
He says, look at Gordie Howe's last goal.
Gordie Howe's last goal. We'll take a look. I'm betting it's a backhand.
Yeah.
And you know what? It actually is fun. Like I have looked at vintage clips from NHLers, like, looking at in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and seeing what worked then. Does it still work now? What is timeless? What are the moves that really work? And one of them we talked about in one of the streams was driving wide, dropping that hand, and just, creating that separation. Oh, super chat coming. Or is that a new one?
Yeah. We got Shannon Walsh.
Shannon! Oh, wow. Shannon, you got any questions?
My girlfriend.
Yeah. Shannon's girlfriend is dropping into the chat. Thanks for your...
She just sent an emoji thing. It's like dancing with pom-pom.
Dancing emoji. She cheerleader. Thanks. What'd she drop? Do I have to give it right to you?
$3.99.
$3.99.
Yeah, straight in my pocket. and Swifty50 says, hi, I hope Hayden is getting a cut of the profits. So.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
And then we got Minnesota Liz, who donated $25.
Boom! Minnesota Liz. Hold on. Sound the horn. Any question?
Yeah. Well, she says, my daughter is loving your channel. We're literally copying what you're doing right now. So
yes! That's what I love.
Yeah.
So Minnesota Liz, if you can just record a quick video, post it on Instagram. I love every day. I think we have at least one or two people that will share something.
Oh, are we gonna start a hashtag for that?
Yeah, hashtag quarantine camp.
Yeah, something like that.
We should have hashtag quarantine camp. Tag me at HowToHockey and HowToHayden. I'll typically repost them into the stories. I love seeing how you guys are executing the drills.
Yeah. Clark Star, $10 says, thanks a ton for these. Here, we'll get the horn.
There you go.
Too.
Clark, thanks, bud.
It's the only thing that my son looks forward to on these homeschool days.
Yes,
So
you got your phys ed class.
Yeah.
We got it covered. What about on Twitch? We got any comments coming through? Any questions about the backhand, guys? We had a few good ones already.
Epic Hunter asks, how do you raise the backhand when you're under pressure?
Yeah, so Epic Hunter, raising the backhand under pressure. I think it's one of those things where once you practice enough and you find that sweet spot, it's all just about getting the puck into the sweet spot before you get that shot off. But what I'll also say is once you find your sweet spot, try to expand it, right? If you're limited to only like an area this big, and the sweet spot, I call it where I release the puck from, right? So if you're limited to only being able to release the puck from maybe like 1 square foot area, then when you're under pressure, you pretty much need to drive it into that spot before you can get a good consistent shot. So work on other ways of releasing the puck. So I showed you, or we showed you, the typical way that everyone practices, but then I also showed you practicing getting the shot off there. The more different ways you can release a backhand, the better you'll be able to get it off under pressure. And then if you really want to practice, if you got a couple minutes after practice, before practice, pond hockey, get one of your buddies to just hound you while you try to take those backhands. And that's a great way to get that, feeling of pressure and just practicing it.
Rusty Potato 8000 says your stream was very helpful. I instantly got lifting the backhand after watching the stream.
Boom! Rusty Potato.
Yeah, awesome.
Get instant success. Love it. Love to hear it. That's why I'm here.
Finn Jammin 82 says on Twitch, he says you really need a goal horn animation that just pops up on the screen for every donation, so you don't have the real thing.
Can we program it like a super chat?
That'd be pretty cool. I don't know.
Like a badge or something like that? Program it to come up?
Yeah, that would be neat. Or like I can just hold it and it doesn't do the sound. Just
I mean, I liked it in the beginning, but no, it's good.
We'll
maybe only $10 or more. We'll do like a limit.
Yeah, sure.
We'll sound it for like 10 plus.
Yeah, that sounds good. Someone wants to know how to sauce a backhand, but we can show that.
Backhand sauce?
Yeah.
Let's do it right now.
Yeah, sure.
All right, who is it?
It's on YouTube.
Yep.
And it scrolled away. Oh, there it is. Mary McCory.
Mary McCory, backhand sauce coming at you. Let's do it. And we'll transition this right into the backhand stick handling drill. So I'll get you to give us a lower angle here. Oh, and you know what you can do with this too? Is you can get you nice and low.
Should be able to tilt it too, right?
Yeah, but we can put the legs.
Please stand by.
We're just working on, push it down a little. Yeah, you push this and then like that. Yeah, there we go. We good. Back here.
Nice close up of the How To Hockey jersey.
Actually, yeah, we'd have to do it like this. Put these legs in. Should really get those. No, that's good. Those ones can stay out.
Okay.
Just so they don't end up in the shot.
Right.
Woo. There we go. All that work. See, we can just have a second tripod set up, a low one and a high one.
True.
That could work.
That would be smart.
We're working on it.
We could just keep using the milk.
We can use some of these super chat contributions to a different tripod to set up. Yeah. Hey, it all goes back into the business. That's you always got to reinvest, make the stream better, make the videos better. So the backhand sauce. Let's see where we can see on here. Make sure. Oh yeah, right about there's the mark. So. I'm gonna give a nice close up first. Basically with the sauce, forehand sauce, backhand sauce, you gotta be able to open up the blade. When you can do it a few different ways. So on the forehand, you can start with the blade. Hey, you can start with just because your mic's on as well. You can start with the blade already open, right? And then just sauce, and you're kind of slicing the puck like that. You're not going to push straight towards where you want it to go because that'll cause the puck to flip over. You got to kind of pull on it a little bit like that and give it like that spin like a frisbee. So the blade needs to be open. You can do that at any point of the sauce. There's a few different ways to do it. So I'll show you here on the forehand, then backhand. So I can just start with the blade open like this and kind of chip it over, right? I could also pull the puck back and then I have it coming towards me. I like to do that for like kind of a soft chip. If I want to only sauce it like 3 feet, I would stick handle, pull it back and then come around it like that. All right, so you can see I'm pulling it and then saucing. That's, a defenseman puts a stick down like that and you got to chip it over to the guy that's trying to do like the 1T from the back door. All right, a longer distance sauce, I might just kind of come right at it like that. Get it a little higher, right? Get a little more power on it. And then if I really want to send a sauce, I'm going to hold it like this first. And that's why I said you can open the blade a little bit later. But basically on the release, you're going to open it like that. So I'm here and then so that's like basically almost a wrist shot. But then on the backhand, it's pretty much the same principle, right? You can just chip like this, open the blade, start at the heel, pull toward yourself. So you don't want to, I'm going to try to take the camera right here. You don't want to just push towards your target the whole way because that's just going to lift the puck up and then flip it over. Right? You need to have that bit of a sauce. So Hayden and I will try to sauce a few times over the or over the dangler from Hockey Shot. So I'm just going to do a quick chip. Right? There we go. So you can see it's a quick little motion for me. I'm going forehand first. Forehand. I'm going to touch it right at the heel and then a little bit of a slice like that. So forehand, backhand check. Hayden's taking out the camera. He's got it a little harder. I'll move this little. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So just like the backhand pass, because the blade turns away from you, you want to focus on that part of the heel. Or that part of the back of the blade. It's hard. It'd be pretty tough to get it from the toe. I'm guessing you could if you go like middle to toe. It might just wobble a little bit, or just be a little harder to get it consistent. So focus on that part right there.
And you can really like roll the wrists over too if you want to
Here, I'll send one under.
Power.
Oh, if you want to add more power to the backhand sauce.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, if you want to send it further, you can roll that top hand, right? And that's going to send the puck a little bit more, right? But it's all about that timing. So you'd want to feel the puck up on your blade and then roll it when it's in the air like that, right? If you roll it right there, you're just not going to lift the puck. So it's
Or if you leave it open too long, it'll flip up. And
exactly.
Yeah.
So you got to keep doing these. Pay attention to feel while you're practicing. This is an easy one to practice at home. Just keep on chipping, sauce. I'd get close to a wall if I wanted to practice it, or maybe into your net, so that you can just keep on reusing the same puck, and then you can get lots of reps in there. We're gonna hop on to the stick handling drill now, and this one's really fun. Hey, and you want to demonstrate? I'll take this off.
Need a stick or?
Oh, and our homework. We got to give homework.
Right. Well, part of the homework is to try and come across the net.
Yep. Just to remind you guys of the homework. Number one, let's do it right now.
Yeah, sure.
Number one is walk out.
Yeah, so pretend whether you're lefty or righty, doesn't matter, just go the opposite way. Pretend you're coming in front of the net and shielding the puck to some degree, and shoot across the net to the opposite side.
So it's all about placement.
Yeah.
Right? And you guys can just set up like a bunch of pucks. If you're a lefty, you're going to start from that side of the net. I'm a righty, I'd start here. Just walk out, shoot, come back, grab another puck, walk out, shoot. Remember, you're going back. Ooh, nice snipe. You're going back to the side you came from, and then you practice that a lot. You see that situation come in the game, guaranteed you're going to get it, and you're going to go back to the bench, like, hey, just like Hayden taught me, right? So Hayden, you're going to get an assist soon. Yeah. I mean, once we can get on the ice again, right? So that's number one for your homework. Number two is just get a bunch of reps in. 100 pucks, shoot them, backhand. Focus on what we were working on earlier, so elevating the blade. If you want targets, I'm going to give you guys a challenge. Try to see how quickly you can hit 4 targets in the net. Do a low one, a mid one. If you don't have targets, make some. So make it out of whatever you got at home. Hang something by string in your net.
I used to tell myself, if I'm going to shoot 50 shots forehand, I'm going to shoot 50 shots backhand.
There you go.
And then you'll...
Equal.
Yeah, then you're better off that way.
Yep. And the last one is to practice that advanced backhand, where you bring it across your body and then lift it. If you guys are doing that, remember, tag me on Instagram, HowToHockey. Use hashtag QuarantineCamp. Maybe we need something easier to spell. Quarantine camp, maybe. Yeah. We're getting like 100 different misspellings.
Okay, well, stay tuned. We'll come up with the hashtag we're going to use.
We can use quarantine camp. Let's just use it. Hashtag quarantine camp. Let's go with it. Hopefully it's not already used by someone else. All right, let's get to the stick handling drill. Use this to chip over.
All right.
You like slide it under, chip it over.
Cool. So if you have a stick, it'll be slightly different, I guess, right? Because you can't slide the puck underneath.
True.
Here, I'll go this way. Yeah, so if you have a hockey stick or anything, if you have something like this, you can slide it under, which is nice. Basically the drill, and you can progress from Jeremy's stick handling drill from the other day. I can't remember which one it was, where you're shifting weight,
jumping
side
over,
to side, jumping over it, or doing the
crossovers, yep,
while you're doing it. But just to start out for purely stick handling, it's either you come around the stick and backhand over, or from this side of the stick and backhand over is probably a bit easier. So you go like, you're coming from this side to this side and backhand over like that. With this, it's nice because you can go under and backhand over, under, backhand over.
Under and what?
Under and backhand over.
Let's see that. There we go. There we go.
And see, this is partly in what happens when you're trying to do a saucer pass too, and it flips up.
Yeah.
Because you're really trying to get it up in a short distance. It'll flip it up, and it's harder to get enough spin. So this would help you with your backhand sauces as well.
Let's do this in a game situation.
Right.
Grab my twig. Right.
And I actually do try and use this in games sometimes.
I'll use it and this is one of the ones where I know, I practice it, and then I never try to force it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I come in a situation, it's like, oh yeah, chip over the stick, and I'll pull it off just because I practice it. It's just
Barb
it's there.
is really good at it. He'll go like this and tap it again in the air, back the other way.
Yeah.
He pulled that off on me when we played a bit of pickup the one time.
Yeah. So here's the move. Basically, you're coming against the defenseman. You move it like you're going that way. He moves a stick. You chip it right over, and he's cooked.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like the sweep check. Oh, I got him, and then the guy's just gone. So you're pretty much trying to catch the defenseman moving his stick. You know, he thinks he's going to get it. it's right in line, but then the puck's in the air. I mean, what's it gonna do? Knock it out of the air, right? So it's
also a good way to, like you were showing in one of the first streams, the easiest way to beat a defenseman is to power drive wide.
Yeah.
And a defenseman, if they read that you're gonna drive wide, you can like drop the shoulder, pretend like you're gonna drive wide, and then chip it over their stick the other way. So it's like it's kind of like a quick, and then go the opposite way, which works well too.
I'm gonna give you this.
All right.
We'll do a few reps of this.
Yeah.
So you guys can use anything you got. I like the super deep or the dangler. Sorry, called the super deeker. Super deeker is completely different. I like the dangler because you can work on like going around it, right? You can do it just. It's kind of like a good all-around device, right? You can use it for a bunch of different things. It's fun. But I mean, you can use a hockey stick just the same, and especially if you were already doing that one crossover drill, right? You could work on like crossover. Let's start easy, right? You can work on popping it over on the backhand and the forehand. Backhand, forehand.
And if you can't do it with the puck, you can always start with the ball.
Yeah, good point.
And work your way to like a golf ball, controlling it really nice.
Stick handling ball or something, tennis ball, hockey ball, anything like that, and then work up to the puck. So with the puck, I'll get you in close here. It's easy this way because the puck's already moving. You're just gonna hit the blade and then chip like that. So and just how much force you use plays a role. Like right here, I'm just tapping the puck, and then I initially hit it with like a bit of I smack it, and then I just go like that, right? So it's not like I'm smashing it all the way over. It's just like an initial little touch, like a twitch almost, where you get the puck up on the blade, and then you pull it back like that. So it's all like very fine movement. So at first, you're probably going to end up just sending the puck way over and you have to chase it down. Over time, you're going to be able to dial that in. So you can work on it like this, or you can work on it more game situation by moving it this way and then over, right? Because that's initially or essentially what you're doing. You're coming at a defense.
The defender's stick.
Yeah, you're going to start like this. You move the puck like you're going to go around them, and then you chip it over this way. And then you know, if you want to work into a shot or a game situation, we could do it this way, where I'm going to come this way, chip it over this way, and then get that shot off. And then go Bardowski. Stream's over. I'm just kidding. Workout of the day. This is the last one, and then we'll take some more questions. We'll wrap it up. Workout of the day. I like push-ups. Push-ups are great. Do some push-ups, but as a kid, when I discovered elevated push-ups, I was like, whoa, this is next level. So find something where you can put your feet up. I was gonna say the net, but that's a little too high. We could use this bench, but it's a little bit messy. Milk crate, great idea. And you can elevate yourself a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on how much power you need. This is great. We got the plyo box here, so I could use that. That'd be a little bit more advanced. Show this. You know, that's a little bit higher. You could use a chair, you could use a couch, anything that makes it a little bit more difficult. So what this does is it puts more weight on your arms. It makes it harder for your push-ups. So you're just putting your feet up, and then you're gonna do your push-ups. 1, 2, and you can do as many as you want. I like this because I'm done. And you know, find something that's a little bit higher. I like the couch because it's higher and it's putting a lot of weight on the arms. If push-ups are easy for you, this is a great way to get more in. Maybe you can only do like 10 or 15 regular push-ups. You might be able to only do 5 or 6 of those. So, you know, do more. Boom! Super. We got the super chat coming through. Appreciate it, guys. Let's get into the question and answer. I do really enjoy those elevated ones because I would sooner do like 8 hard push-ups than like 20 easier ones. You know, make it a little more difficult, get that body weight exercise. Another way you can do is just put your feet on the wall. If you want to get really elevated, you can climb your feet up the wall, so you're pretty much putting like all, you know.
You can play around with putting your hands like closer together in like a diamond shape too.
True, yeah. You can change your hand position if you want to like mess with your push-ups. Who we got for the super chat?
We got MCT Hockey 97, and he says, "What up? I've donated every day in the stream. Thanks."
Got the streaks. Thanks, MCT Hockey. We got to get him on the board.
Get you on the Hall of Fame.
MCT Hockey, tune in on Monday because we don't do them on the weekend, and we'll get you on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right.
And actually, we got to add a couple from yesterday's super.
Yeah, we forgot to go through them. We'll add the ones from yesterday too. Let's just see what some questions are.
Questions.
Where's Mason?
Where's Mason? Good question. We'll run and grab him. I think I heard him outside.
Yeah.
Questions about hockey in general. Suggestions for Monday's stream. Actually, I'm thinking, no, this is good. We're going to get you guys the inside scoop. So next week, I would like to go through a different player every single day. So how to dangle like McDavid, how to shoot like Crosby, how to, any of those types of scenarios where you find a skill that one player does really well, and we're going to show it with the iPad. We're going to give you a slow motion shot of it and then teach you a drill where you can pull that off and drop it into your game. So if you guys have suggestions, what player do you like and what move do you like? Is there something that you've noticed? Oh, this player does this all the time, because we noticed Kapanen. We did a video on it. He shoots a little bit differently with the puck really far in front of him in some situations, and we did a video on that. So we're going to do that each day of the week. So we're on Reddit, How to Hockey. We got quarantinecamp.ca. You can make an account and just drop a comment right there. We're checking that. Let us know. You can even grab a YouTube link of a player that you like. Say, hey, well, can you do this one? Maybe it's some move that you really like, and we might be able to drop it into one of the streams next week.
Yeah. Swifty50 asks, how many goals do you two have?
How many goals do we have in the men's league?
Yeah.
Oh, it depends what league. I think Hayden got at least 3 a game.
I was sitting pretty high.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good. My best game was my first game of the year. I think I got 2 goals, 2 assists, but I wasn't registered, so I didn't get any of the points. And then I only made a game every once a month or something. So I think I might have 7 or 8 in 7 games.
My Thursday night league, the one that I don't play with you in.
Yeah.
Our team had 50 goals or something. I had 30.
Yeah.
Maybe it was points.
So in men's league, I was a goal a game type of guy. That's I would feel good if each game I scored, but I also I play more on the defensive side. I don't like to get scored against. So if our line did not get any goals scored against us, say our team got beat 6-0, but my line was an even 0. I'm well, okay, at least we weren't the problem, we didn't get scored against. I wasn't leaving the goalie out to dry. So I always look after our own end first, and then once we get in the offensive zone, I'll hang out in the slot and try to bang some pucks in there. So,
yeah, we got another super chat from
boom.
McAlivy. You're gonna have to tell us.
Phonetic spelling. Yeah. McAlivy, thanks for the contribution. Any questions, Tom?
He wants us to go over Gordie Howe's last goal.
Gordie Howe's last goal.
That's a highly requested one.
Oh, and that was that's it right in line. That's perfect with what we were just talking about. So we'll grab Gordie Howe, throw in a legend. Perfect.
Sure.
For next week, we'll do a stream on it.
Weird Person 9 says, shoot like Ovi. Perfect, guys. Post these.
Boom, Ovi, yes.
We'll have to write them down, but post them in Reddit and on quarantinecamp.ca. So we...
Oh, yeah. We'll start a thread.
Yeah.
So on Reddit, How to Hockey, right after the stream, we'll start a thread. You guys can put your suggestions there. Also, if you're on quarantinecamp.ca, you can suggest them there as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Ovi is a great one.
He's got McDavid, obviously. People are going to want to see that.
McDavid, I like. He's got certain moves that he does, and I have a good stick handling drill that will help basically separate the upper body from the lower body. It's pretty much what he does it a lot.
Kane's handles. People got lots of names. Looks like we're going to have a lot to
Oh, yeah, we got lots of reviews to do.
Yeah, all right.
Should we go get Mason?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. Here, I'll grab the chat. You run grab Mason. Actually, just throw this on the tripod.
Sure.
I'll fire up the chat. Oh, I made it advanced. What happened to the leg? CJ Newman's asking about stuff for big physical players. Zorro like Matthews. Oh, people are asking how you enter the contest for Hockey Shot. So if you head over to their Instagram, they do have the details there. You'll probably have to scroll back a few posts. I'll put in my story on Instagram. So on Instagram, it's How to Hockey. Just to make sure you guys see that, I will post about it in the story. Yeah, I don't have the exact details top of mind. I was asked to shout them out because they have a contest going on, and hey, it's nice to win free stuff. So it should be on their Instagram. If you scroll back, they did post it there. I did see it there. I'm gonna grab the iPad so I can see your questions. I'm just gonna read some while I'm doing that. Natural Beauty says challenge. I think I did see you did something on Super Deeker, so I'm gonna have to look that up to make sure. How to hit like Ovechkin over here on Twitch. Patty Kane's handles. People want to see Mason. Oh, and PhaseMark15 also said, how do you enter the contest? So that should answer it for you guys. They got the full details on their Instagram. So go check that out. I'm just going to check out your comments on here. Log into the stream. turn the volume down. All right. Graham Wiggums, can you do snapshot next? So Graham, we have a bunch of streams. This is our 10th one. We did cover the snapshot. In a way, we were talking about hand position, how to get more power. So we touched on the snapshot, but to do a full video, definitely a good idea. We should do a deep dive on the snapshot. Actually, I'll write that on the board over here. Deep dive, snapshot. Here we go. We got the notes.
Nathan, you want to come join us?
Snapshot. I got you, bud.
That looks cool.
There you go. Are the St. Louis Blues any good from KP and JP Films? Absolutely. The Blues are amazing. They got a great team. They got heart. They got players that care. They got guys like O'Reilly where he's just, you know, a grit player, and that's what some teams are missing. I'm going to say, even though I'm a huge Leafs fan, I think the Leafs are missing players like that. They must have a few guys like that on the team. I just haven't seen like one or two. There's a couple, but we need more of that grit. Guys that like just want to win so badly, because I've just seen so many games where they're just relying on all skill, and you know times get hard and like and the other team beats them like 8-6. So I think the Leafs could use a bit more grit. I like the Blues because they got some good grit players on it. Tyler Bowman is asking for a fake backhand to forehand. So I did briefly show that in the move where you bring the puck right across and shoot. Once you practice it a lot, you can fake like you're going to get that shot, backhand, and then go forehand. It's a great move. Datsuk pulled it off really well. So look up Datsuk highlights if you want to see good fake backhand to forehand shots. He did a really good job on those. Hockey player says, can we still send in our slap shot analysis? Absolutely, yeah. Send her stuff in, man. I can't guarantee I'm going to review every single video, but I am going to be, looking them. I'll see them. Look, I got a little visitor. I will see those videos, and if I see a way to drop them in the stream, I definitely will. So send your stuff in. There were a few other videos other than Josh's that I took a look at, and you never know. They might end up in the stream. No guarantees, though. More street hockey moves. Love your vids. Okay. So right now, we still got snow, guys. All right, I'm showing on the outside. I got to sell this car. Pile it. It's a pile. All right, we still got snow out there. Still a little bit chilly. Once it gets a little warmer, definitely want to strap on the rollerblades, do like
yeah, for sure.
Do something outside.
I actually haven't played like roller hockey before.
Maybe pave the drive. You haven't played roller hockey?
No, like I've rollerbladed and stick
but
I've never like played against, even just for fun. I've never played like against. Yeah, Olivia. Mason's gonna join us in a minute, I think.
Oh, Quinn Hughes and Cal McCarr, shots from the blue line. Accelerate like McKinnon. If we could get on the ice, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, skating is a hard one to do from inside the house.
Skating, it's so, you just have to skate a lot. You have to be on the ice a lot and working on strength in the gym, explosiveness in the gym, like to really accelerate like a pro. Your technique will take you so far. Your technique is important, but then after that, your legs have to be like tanks, like tree trunks.
Quads.
Oh man, we got lots of good comments coming in here. What's the best move to do to get to your backhand? That's by Trevor Turk. I really like that one, actually. I would say anything that would manipulate the defender's stick position, right? Because you want to open up that backhand. So if you can move the defenseman, move their stick, move their feet, move their body, then that's a great thing to do. If you're coming on the goalie, if you can fake and get the goalie to bite on your forehand side, then go to your backhand. So for me, it's pretty much pump fake, right? If I'm here, pump fake, backhand, right? Here, pump fake, backhand. If you want to do it a little easier, you don't want to commit to a big pump fake. It could be as simple as just moving the puck this way and then going that way, right? So skating, right? A quick forehand and then go to the backhand. That could be all you really need if you're catching the guy flat-footed. If you really want to sell it, you can come in here, fake, go, right? So there, I'm a pump fake, but also lifting the leg, like I'm gonna shoot the puck, and then you're gonna come in here, and you're gonna have enough time and space to get that puck off quickly.
Is if you drop the shoulder down, a lot of defenders are told to watch the chest, and if you bring the chest down towards where you're faking to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and that, like, if you don't want to really commit to the full pump fake and everything, you could just bring the puck and just go like that. And just by dropping the shoulder, it looks like you're going to shoot or even drive that way, right? So you're moving the puck that way, you drop your shoulder, and then you could come that way, and it could give you enough just to get that shot off.
Enough to the net already.
Yeah,
you can just do a little quick one and then get the back.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, we got a little hot chocolate going on. A little coffee on the go. I could go for one of those.
It's Vet Junior asks, are the Oilers any good?
Are the Oilers any good? You know what? They have one line that's pretty decent. Draisaitl, McDavid are amazing. Their goalie, not bad. He can turn it on in an instant. Defense, I don't really know who they got. Do you know the Oilers defense?
Maybe.
Yeah, Klefbom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Larson on it?
I would say if they taste, they didn't move. They got Ennis, who I'd say he's like
he's a good shifty.
He's a shifty player, and he can make things happen for what they got him for.
We're Toronto fans.
I think they got him. Yeah. But I would say if they taste playoff hockey, they might do well. They got a chance because McDavid is just so hungry probably, and Draisaitl as well.
They've been waiting.
Yeah. One more question. We'll wrap it up on YouTube. If you want to head over to Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Coach Jeremy.
Got some more super chats.
Oh, we got some super chats coming in. Hold on. Sound the alarm. $5 from Swifty.
Let's see. We got LP with the gamer.
LP with the gamer.
Greetings from Switzerland.
Whoa, boom. $5 coming in all the way from Switzerland. Appreciate it.
CHF too.
CHF2?
Currency difference. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, but thanks.
It just says thanks?
No, he says greetings from Switzerland. You're
saying okay, beauty, yeah.
And that was it.
All right, guys, appreciate it. So if you want to head over to Twitch, we're just going to hang out a little bit. Mason's going to come in here. We'll shoot some pucks, play some mini sticks or something. Remember, head over to Reddit, How to Hockey. The website is quarantinecamp.ca if you want us to do some suggestions there. Remember, we're going to be going over players and breaking down their top moves and how you guys can practice at home. So we'll see you there. Thanks a lot for watching the stream, and thank you to everyone who has contributed to help make the stream a success. Yeah. See you guys.
Thanks, guys.